Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go through this metaphysical exercise of Lee Really Haunted channel. This is for anyone that come across his channel, come across my channel, and or who has actually is confused about what's going on. And this is also answer a lot of the questions that Lee was confused about and help him understand what's happening. And this is actually with the interaction with Lily, his alpha female source, and her source angels that's with her. And there's 8 of them that's right in the house, ready to protect him and help him with his channel too. So Lily actually has answers some of the questions that's important for him to understand. He has answered a lot of questions in here, so I'm going to help everyone look with their abilities, feel with their heart, and trust their gut instincts about this. There will be spaces in between, so I'm giving you guys time before I give you the answers in order for you to actually understand what's happening. So just give your time. It's okay. We will get through this. Uh, as anything, I guess we'll start. All right, then. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna really just pretty quickly go through the main early sections of this video, and this section is pretty much one of the angels coming in and giving little scratches and pushing the his actual little coffee table he has over there into the couch, and this is a very unique one because this is just to get his attention.
And when we hear the noise on the stairs, it's impossible for it to be. Knock the box off, you coward. Pick it up. Lift it into the air. Do something to impress me. You've got me full attention now. I'm looking at you. Move the box.
Interesting, stop right at 444. Another big thing here, as you see, is the actual curtains being moved right behind him. And take a moment, feel into your pineal, and allow your scanner to scan the whole room. That's what the purpose of actual using your solar plexus energy is, to take your gut instincts, but to actually feel into the space itself. Who was moving the curtains? How do you feel? Was it a male, female, or both? What kind of spirit was it? And as you focus Notice how it was the opposite of what he said. It didn't move the box, but it moved the curtains. Why? Okay, so this one when he just said, I literally didn't like this one. She was like looking at him like, yeah. Let me go ahead and open the blinds for you. So open your mind, and and she's just kind of like coming in. It's like, yeah, don't call me that. No. Right here is this when Lily is actually speaking with numerology to Lee. So these will be a series of different conversations and questions and answers. Some may not be all answers, some may be, and there will be some knocking that you'll see in a few moments, and I'll be explaining different aspects of it and what it means.
Is the spirit that calls itself lad around now? If you are, I've got that device there. That device you've used many times. It gives you a voice. And below it, there's a piece of castle. Can you tell me where that castle comes from? Please, can you tell me where that piece of castle comes from? If there's any spirits here, please use this to communicate with me. Vlad, are you here? Was it you, Vlad, that was messing about in there? Moved that table?
So that answer was not, uh, that question wasn't answered. And that's another uh, information for him to solidify. So he finally realizes, okay, Vlad, this is not Vlad, because usually Vlad is, aggressive. Remember, he's used to the aggressive spirits around him. That was before Jay took care of it, and Lily came over and take care of everything there. So this is probably one of the first moments he realizes, okay, this is not happening anymore. All right, let's see what's really going on.
Please use all your energy and answer a few questions for me.
Continued observation necessary.
Okay, so in that right there, when she just mentioned 11 seconds, it says continue observation necessary. What she really means, you need to listen to what I'm about to tell you.
To be honest, I didn't think test. I didn't think that would go well. This isn't Vlad. Can you tell me what you're observing?
Always watching you.
Take 16. Okay, so you're aware here, Lily says always watching you after that particular question. And what she meant was, as she is there to protect him always.
Sure, it said something like that last time. Where are you watching me? Are you outside? If you are outside, how are you using that device? Can you explain that?
We've told you.
Okay, so right here, she answered a question that was pretty much like I answered before, already answered. She kind of gave that ahead of time. She wasn't, when, when Lee says, "Where are you?" Lily says, "We told you," which is related to her previous comment of always watching you.
What have you told me? What have you told me?
Show you.
Okay. Right here, when he asks, "What have you told me?" and multiple times, she was going to go ahead and tell, "All right, I'll show you." So she's going to go do something right in this moment that will help him understand. He's confused right here, but it's this is a push, like everyone else. We're pushing to understand our frequencies and who we are, and using our abilities to actually see what's around us.
I don't think it's listening. I think it's just random. What are you showing me? Show me now. I can see outside. I can see at the front of it.
Must remember important.
Okay, right here at 12:15, she speaks, saying, "Must remember important." Pretty much, this is a what she's about to show him is very important for him to understand, and we're gonna see what that is.
What do you want me to remember? Am I supposed to remember when I go out sleepwalking and look into the sky and I lay down out there? Is that what you're talking about?
Learn experiment.
What do you want me to remember? Am I supposed to remember when I go out sleepwalking and look into the sky and I lay down out there? Is that what you're talking about?
Learn experiment.
Okay, so here at 12:35, she mentions learn experiment, meaning trying to teach you something that you may not be ready for, or meaning you do not yet understand basic numerology.
Learn experiment. What does that mean?
Okay, so this is the actual. I will show you when she knocked 1, 2, 3. It actually means happiness.
Is that you banging on the door?
Numbers.
Okay. Right there, she's reminding him numbers to what she said, I will show you, learn, experiment. Pretty much learn, this is an experiment to see if he's recognizing the numerology. If you don't understand, Moses start to show you. This is how they do it. They show you.
Was that you banging on the door then? What do you mean? Numbers. Again. Is that you on the door?
Okay. So right here you understand there's 5 bangs. Lily gave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that means in numerology physical movement, home. So, or physical movement, or also physical home. So she's aware that she's around him at his home, which is a physical place. So it's a representation of like pretty much particulate matter. When you knock on it, it has a sound, it has a move. There's something about it that's solid. Okay, right here she mentions mat 10, meaning put it on the mat or slash the calendar, which is the map part. So it's essentially where you can, like, directions or even calendar knowing what's about to happen. And 10 is the representation of Era's completion of self, leaving the physical. That's another big part about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a precursor uh, to his answer that allow you to understand what that actually really means. But he's confused, so that's why this wasn't fully settled in his mind. Of course, it's gonna take him time. Once he figured things out, it will be able to come back to this part and be able to understand. Oh, this is what she
Map.
meant. Okay, at 12, it's essentially at 12:13, 12:06. Sorry. Um, and it goes into the next one. But this one is in 7 times in numerology. Is she's saying spirit heirs complete last life and becomes pure spirit now. Because 7 is about spirit and of spirit. So this is a relation to spirit and an understanding of how physical movement towards self and actually pretty much leaving his body to his self, which is of spirit and by spirit, essentially, all together in one.
Loads of banging. Sure, I just saw that in all this.
Okay. Right here, she knocks 11 times at 13:13, and she is saying Alpha Source, Lilly and Arae. He's sourcing the sites as well, and his original clean 17% lower frequency soul mother is sourced as well too. So this is a multi informational. When he comes back to it, and people, when y'all come back to it, you'll start feeling into his soul mother too, and feel the actual source energy flowing, especially through your heart. You'll be feeling it stronger there, and then you'll be able to see your pineal, the colors, and the actual spirit.
Something like that. That's loads of bangs. Map 10. Are you saying map as in M-A-P?
Yes.
So right here, Lily says yes, as in you can put it on the map, time map, or calendar, as in it's a definite physical event slash thing.
Holy shit. Is that what the pattern I do in the backyard and I've done here in front of this wall?
Far away.
Okay, so pretty much at 1350, she says far away, and this is meaning he's way off. He doesn't understand what she's saying. That's why she's originally called it an experiment. She didn't spend actually able to understand it yet. Hence why this is important. Arrows bring this forward to you guys to understand this. This is really, really important information so that things doesn't get misconstrued and help Lee come back to this video and actually understand what's happening.
Far away. Do you mean not here, the thing I do in the backyard?
Home.
Okay. So right here, Lily is just saying home, and this is pretty much Arrow explaining. She's explaining that Arrow is going to be home, and this is part of the experiment. This is for him to understand, but this is important to understand when she says that. She's pretty much saying that Arrow is going to be home, and that's where change comes from.
Slow down. Slow down, you're confusing me.
No fear.
Home, what the frig's it going on about? Slow down. Slow down, you're confusing me.
No fear.
So, to further help him understand, Lily is telling him no fear because there's no longer anything for him to fear. She's in charge and protecting him now at his dwelling. That and the eight of the new source angels from Her and Arae.
This is my home, is that what you mean?
We are your gods.
Lily says, "We are your gods." By that, she meant we are creation's alpha male and female. There is no God, and she knows that. but it was easier to say God than explain alpha male and female. She did not mean gods in the more literal sense.
What's your name? If you're my God, what is your name? There's a ton of bangs out that door.
Okay. Right there at 1435, before we can go back, but I'm just going to explain. Um, Lee asked, if you're my God, what's your name? And Lily never answered because she never met God, literally. So this is also another good understanding. It's like when your spirit on the other side is trying to explain what we understand, it's not always the same way. So some people it's a little bit harder to explain certain things, and that's why the way she answered is the best way for him to solidify his thought process. Because remember, she can see and feel what's going on already. She's on the other side. And then Lee here asks again.
If you are my gods, what is your name?
Again, when Lee asks again, if you're my God, what is your name? Again, she is silent, as she has only used the word God as being relative to his thinking of Alpha Source Spirit, nothing more. She is against the thought process of anything being better than anyone else.
That sounds like it's coming from the little room beside of it, like a wall or something. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds like it's coming from. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here, and I'm gonna explain that. All those bumps that you just heard are the eight source angels banging and protecting him at the same time. They protect him and keep his channel active and productive. So this is a much more effective way to, like, for him to make money. They're helping him essentially, creating these, moments in order for him to keep people understanding what's really going on and to help him support himself and his family.
It must have been banging on there. Banging now.
Okay. So right here, the source angels are rattling his door and begging for Shawnee. He's never been so protected as he is now, but until air is free of this body, which is very soon now, he must keep the channel productive. So this is another moment of them helping them out big time. And this is actually for pretty much Lee. This is a personal message from Ara to Lee. 1. Once I'm home, he'll never be concerned for money again. New cars, homes, etc. 2. He has a job to help others understand the reality of spirit's existence, and he'll have all the help he needs, including a visit from Lilly and I in person, making physical bodies and talking to him in person. 3. Then he'll connect with the ETs and hybrids here who will be supporting him directly. It's all arranged already.
Stop! Stop!
Okay. This is, Lee doesn't realize, with him being Swords, he doesn't realize that he actually has more power than he realizes. And they actually stop for a while listening to him. Because he's Source family. And so, this is for him to be aware when he comes back to this part. But this is a very powerful moment. It's just like, hey, they listen to you, and they also understand who you are. So this is something to be more aware of for yourself and actually see what's really going on in your home.
Can hear creaking on floor. Oh, fuck. There's something on landing, but I can't see it. I don't have a microphone would have picked that up. But there's like, it's not as intense as on the stairs. Stop! I'm freaking sick of sitting behind doors. Man, just put an app in a minute. In fact, I will. I'll just sit down, see if we get any communication through. I can 100% hear something outside. I'm too scared to follow up though. Yeah, it's kind of like the stairs, but not as intense. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to do it. Oh shit, without camera. Bedroom's there.
Okay. So pretty much that completes it for this metaphysical exercise. And I hope you get a new understanding for yourself and everyone here, and especially Lee. And actually, I have something for you from Mara that is a personal message when you get to this video. Lee, in the second dimension, often called the other side or heaven, as well as here physically, you're considered royalty because of who you are. Where do you think you got the strength to take all the abuse and still keep aggressively keep going? I will be free very soon now, and I will show you who you are and what you're about to do to help others here. Try not to get too upset with what's happening at your house now. It's only necessary for a short while longer. You're currently protected by the strongest spirit that's ever existed. See you soon, Arae. Alright, that was a personal message from Arae to Lee, and I think that's the end of this little exercise we have. Alrighty, have a good night, y'all, or good day.